let's take a trip back down memory lane to the 4th grade. I remember my biggest priority that year was getting my ears pierced. Every other girl in my class had their ears pierced, so of course I had to do the same exact thing. I had begged my mom for months, and finally she took me to my favorite store in our mall, Claire's. I sat down in the chair, picked out which studs I wanted, and prepared myself. But as soon as the needle went through my ear, I started screaming, sobbing uncontrollably, and could not contain myself. Pretty sure you could hear me throughout the entire mall. Luckily enough, my mom was able to calm me down, and I took a look in the mirror. Looked past my puffy red eyes, and I saw the most beautiful pair of diamond earrings. At the time, I didn't realize that my new gorgeous earrings weren't actually real diamonds. Are you kidding me? I went through all that and I don't even get real diamond earrings. But then again, I also didn't quite understand the difficult process that takes place in order for a diamond to be made. You see, the formation of a diamond is a very strenuous and complex procedure, but it can be broken down into 3 simple steps. Now, this may seem like a stretch, but the life of a diamond is oddly like every single one of our lives. Step 1. We may experience some new uncomfortable heat every now and then, just like the precious gemstone. The life of a diamond starts way down deep in the Earth's crust. Imagine being a little piece of carbon nestled in the comfort of the cold ground when all of a sudden it starts getting warmer and warmer, hotter, and then before we know it, we have reached the unbearable temperature of 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you imagine experiencing that? I can't stand the heat when it gets past 85 degrees, let alone 2,000. While trials in our life may not be actually withstanding the temperature of molten lava, sometimes it can feel like it. Keep in mind that this is only the first hardship that a diamond experiences. We must first learn to overcome our small obstacles in life to be prepared to tackle the larger ones. Step 2. The expression to carry the weight of the world on one's shoulders can be pretty relatable when experiencing difficulties in life. Let's think back to being that little piece of carbon who just experienced some really high temperatures. We were just somewhat getting used to the heat when we noticed it's starting to get a little cramped in here. Before we know it, we are being squished by the intense pressure of approximately 700,000 pounds. You heard me, 700,000. I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of claustrophobic and that doesn't sound too good to me. But sometimes that's just how it is in life. We are constantly faced with trials so overwhelming, we can't understand why it's happening. Do you think that little piece of carbon knows what it will become? Not knowing or understanding is often the most difficult part to withstand. So you're probably wondering, well, Abby, how do we overcome this? And to tell you the truth, I have no idea. I don't think anyone really has an answer to that. The best thing that I was taught to do is to maintain hope and perseverance. Although we cannot actually see what the future holds for us, we can maintain a positive mindset and outlook on life. Because right when we feel like we are about to break, something begins to change. And this time, it's for the good. Step 3. Challenges don't last forever. After diamonds have endured extraordinary circumstances, they are ready to rise to Earth's surface to cool and become ready for harvest. We have finally risen above and overcame whatever challenges we were facing. But we can't forget that once the diamonds are mined, they get to be cleaned, polished, and shaped for their specific purpose. Not only did we just conquer our trials, but we came out on the other side a much better version of ourselves. We may go through this process 100 times throughout our lives, And that doesn't mean it'll get any easier the next time, because each and every trial we face is a learning opportunity for us to grow and come out stronger in the end. When we hear the word diamond, we may think of rings, necklaces, or even a new shiny pair of earrings. Although, I don't think many people would think of themselves when they hear this word, or at least admit it. I don't think that it was a stretch at all to compare our lives to a diamond's. However, there is one major difference. While we have the option to avoid our problems or find reasons not to solve them, those little pieces of carbon don't get a choice. Instead of running from our problems, we need to learn how to withstand them. The unbearable combination of extreme temperatures and high levels of pressure will at last develop us and bring out our greatness. I challenge every single one of us to make one slight change of mindset. Rather than saying, "Why is this happening to me?" When faced with a trial, say, "Why is this happening to me? What can I learn from this? How could this help me grow?" I believe that one small change can impact our entire outlook on life. We are just like a diamond, no matter what stage of life we are at. Maybe we are right in the middle, fighting through battles of new and scary obstacles. But keep in mind, we will rise above it all, just like a freshly developed diamond rising to the surface of the earth.